Welcome back to Cynthia Untamed. This is your youthful and educational platform where we have conversations with and about children and young people in Africa. If you are new here, karibu sana. If you are a returning subscriber, karibu sana. Cynthia Untamed aims to inspire the current generation of leaders across the continent. Now, if you are new here, you probably do not know that I am a student at the Kenya School of Law, amongst many other things that I do. So today I'm going to take you along with me so that you can see how I study. So what I was told from someone who passed the bar exam in a previous year is that the key to the first term at the Kenya School of Law is to have enough rest. Make sure you sleep enough. Do not stress yourself with not sleeping 1 hour a day. That is the key. Sleep enough, whatever enough means for you and your body. The second thing is to be calm. The pressure can be there. There are lots of stories, especially right now. The previous class has just done the bar exams, and there are all these stories flying around. But I was told that the key is to stay calm, because when you're calm, then you're able to absorb the knowledge that you are currently gaining. The third tip for term 1 is to stay up to date with what is going on in class, and up to date and in touch with where the lecturer is at. So if the lecturer is at topic 1, you need to be in topic 1 with the lecturer. And I'm going to show you how I'm keeping up with the units as I go along, which is very, very important. I was told that by the end of term 1, make sure that you finished the semester or the term with the lecturer, and you shouldn't be at a point where you've not been reading all semester, and by the time you get into term 2 is when you're starting to read for term 1. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. One of the things that I've been able to incorporate is to come up with a timetable, print my course outlines. I know I have them online somewhere, but I just prefer to have the whole hard copy. So I printed the course outlines, and yeah, that's what I'm using. And then what I also did was to kind of watch the BBI proceedings. I will not go into the details of the case, but today, I'm going to take you along how I'm reading through trial advocacy, which is one of the subjects at the Kenya School of Law. And trial advocacy is basically how you represent your client in court, either through criminal proceedings or civil proceedings. So I was looking at how the young people and the older advocates were actually presenting their case. One of the things that I took out was the importance of research, the importance of reading, the importance of being prepared. And what I've also taken out of those proceedings is that age should not limit you. One of the advocates who was speaking in the Court of Appeal just recently is actually someone who was admitted into the bar 4 months ago, just 4 months ago. And in the legal profession, there's this notion that you must be there for 30 years and above before you have a standing within the court. And he has showed us that it is not just that. It is the knowledge that you have, and of course the good mentors that you have, focus, preparation, and your ability to interpret the things that you need to interpret. One of the other things that I took out was the importance of reading, and not just reading things in the law, but reading various things that you can relate to the law. In university, we were asking ourselves, what is law? Law is a language. Law is an art. Law is about creating opportunities for justice in the society. There are many ways you can define law. And this guy was actually able to reference one of Chinua Achebe's book in his submission. And I thought, how did he think of all that? I mean, how did he do that? Now, when I watched the submissions and I thought this Chinua Achebe and linking it to the BBI this whole thing it's just from another planet. And guess what? I just discovered that this is something not me, but we were taught at the university, because while I was reading trial advocacy, I realized that I had to sort of look for my notes from the university to try and at least capture a little bit of things here and there. I couldn't remember a lot of things. I had to read through my notes on what are the sources of law, what are the doctrines of equity. And as I was reading, one of the subjects is called Social Foundations of Law. I discovered that in the course outline and in the notes that we had been given, the lecturer had actually cited Chinua Achebe's book and cited the issue of Okonkwo. Do not ask me about Chinua Achebe's book, but I'm going to read it because I read it in primary school, so now I don't remember the story. But I actually discovered that Chinua Achebe's book had actually been put in the course outline as one of the readings. And I thought, oh, wait, so this did not come out of out of the blues. It was really a matter of reminding myself and knowing that these things that are there, they're not just there for fashion, but they're there also to help you as a young lawyer and as a person who's training to be an advocate. So I thought that was very interesting. I think I should either buy the book, one option, which might be a bit pricey. The cheaper option is to try and go to the Kenya National Library and see if I can find one of Chinua Achebe's books, guys, because yeah, I need to be more knowledgeable than I am right now. So come along with me and see how I go through the day as I study for trial advocacy, and you can use this in any other unit. thank you for being part of Cynthia Untamed. As always, do let me know, how are you studying in school, not just in law school, but wherever you are. Are you a student? How is it taking you? Please do let me know. And also follow me on social media at Cynthia_Opera_Nyongesa on Instagram, at Cynthia_Opera on Twitter. And you can also find my digital platform where I amplify the stories of young change makers in Africa. It's called CynthiaUntamed.com. And I will see you in the next episode.